Hi, I'm Holly D with Holly D Traveling After Transplant, and here I am on the Carnival celebration, and I'm going to do like a walking tour of the ship. It's pretty much just like Mardi Gras, but I will point out the differences when I kind of spot them or notice them. Keep in mind during this tour, I am a transplant patient. I've had a heart transplant 5 years ago, so I might get a little winded, but I'm gonna try and get you that footage, and it might take us a while. Come on and join. Okay, here is the start. We are on 18 forward. It's the Serenity deck. It is also how you can access the Loft 19. As you can see, they have some towels that you can get. This is the adult area. Hello! So you can get towels, but it is adult only. And all of these are first come, first serve. And don't be those people and hog the chairs. Today we are in Grand Turk. So you can see some of the scenery along with that. Okay, so the Loft 19 area is right up here, and again that is like Suite Skip priority rental of that, or you can go and rent it. I did see for this sailing, which is the inaugural sailing in the US, that you could have gotten, quote, a deal on it, and it was $1,500 for the whole week. Okay, continuing on with the Serenity deck on deck 18. This is the actual inside part with the pool. As you can see, it has some shade. I don't want to get too close just for people's privacy. And then they have the bar here, and then the salad bar, which is open on sea days, is there with the salad. It's a really good salad too. But again, this is the adult only Serenity on deck 18 on Carnival Celebration. And then they do have hot tubs on either side. Right when you come in from like the elevators, the forward elevators, they're on either side. And then this is also how you get to the Loft 19 if you wanted to reserve that. So then we're going to continue on deck 18 back towards the pool area. And there's beautiful Grand Turk, if you want to get a quick glimpse of that. But they have these tiered seating, which is really nice for like the deck parties and sailaway parties. Tons of extra seating, and then you can be able to see everything that's going on too. So now we are on midship 17. They have this shaded area, which is really, really nice. And it's on both sides of 17 forward. There is the Red Frog pub on this level. It's a 2-level bar on Mardi Gras and Celebration. So that is right over there. Over on this side, like the bump out, is where the DJ is for deck parties and like sailaway parties and all that kind of thing. So it's kind of nice because they're lifted up so that you can see. And again, I'm trying to talk over all of the music. Trying. Continuing on deck 17, and then going up the stairs here to return to deck 18. 18 does not go all the way around, so you have to climb some stairs on 17 and then go back up onto 18. And this is like the walking trail, the ball course. They've got cornhole, table tennis, ping pong, basketball, soccer, all of those. This is also where they have the ropes course. And then Bolt is also off of this level. You'll hear Bolt go by here in a little bit because they are running it today. They were not yesterday due to a like high wind sea day. So if you want to ride Bolt, make sure you get an early reservation, because then they can keep canceling due to weather or rain, malfunctions, whatever, so that you can get a chance to actually ride it. I rode it on Mardi Gras and it is amazing. So much fun. And then they must be trying it out because that's how you get up to Bolt. They have a seat that you can try on before you try to ride it to make sure that you can fit comfortably. And also everyone has to do the height and weight check, and it doesn't tell you a weight, it just does a green light or non-green light. So just so you know that if you're sensitive to that. I will tell you on this deck to really be careful when you're walking in like flip-flops and stuff. The spray from the kids splash park goes and kind of splashes out of the area, and it gets super, super slippery. But here are the kid water park kind of features and the water slides. The water slides are up here and then down, and again they have age, height and weight requirements for that. And then also the pool, I do know that all kids, in order to go to in the pool, need to be potty trained. So even if it's a kiddie pool, they still have to be potty trained in order to ride it or to go in the pool. Then there's mini golf. And again, you can see the walking trail continues around. But mini golf. views of the kids' water park and more of the water slides. I can't say anything about the water slides on either Mardi Gras or here. I'm just not a water park kind of person, so sorry, no insight on that one. And you will hear that there is wind noise. Sorry, but it's windy. We're on a ship on the ocean. Some more clamshells. Look at the beautiful, beautiful view. The other side of the sports court. And this is how you get up to the ropes course. Just by these stairs here. And when I get into a shady spot where I can kind of stop for a second, I will show you that there is like a zip line part that goes out over the ocean, and it's right here. You go down this plank and then you jump, and the zip line like takes you to the next section. So you kind of have to almost like push off or kind of get some speed in order to make it all the way through there. But they have staff there to help you with that, if that's something you choose to do. I did it on Mardi Gras. It was awesome. You gotta do it if you aren't too afraid of heights. But still walking on 18 forward, no, 18 aft, sorry. Walking around the trail still. And then we're gonna go down these stairs, they are the ones that we came up on, which is off of deck 17. Okay, still continuing towards the aft on deck 17. As you can see, there's a lot of little like spots that have seating and loungers. Just keep kind of looking and you'll find some hidden gems and little like quiet areas like this one right here. Like the basketball court's above you, but you can't even hear them playing. Nooks and cranny areas. I didn't even know about this one that had some shade. Woo! I might have found my new spot. But again, we are on 17 aft, walking under like bulbs and the sports courts, so you might be able to hear that. But tons and tons and tons of lounging. This is also where the smoking section is, well, one of them. This is probably the largest one up here. And then they have these big comfy like lounger chairs, almost like couches back here, and it overlooks the tide pools here. So yeah, it is amazing view, so comfy. They do have some that are in the shade. But this is deck 17 aft. We'll walk to the other side now. Back into the wind noise. Sorry. And then we're coming up to the O2 Lounge, which is for 15 through 17-year-olds. Just kind of like a neat little hangout spot. And then we have Club O2 coming up here, along with Guy's Burgers. I find it kind of funny they have the burger place right outside of all the kids' activities. So here is Guy's Burgers. Line. And then seating along the topping bar. The entrance to Club O2 is in through that door. Drink station, ice cream station, more seating. And then we come up to the 17 level Red Frog Pub. So there we have made the full round on deck 17.
Good, I'm proud of you.
I will go down here, find some stairs, and go on down to the level 16, which is the pool deck, where all of the sailaway parties are, deck parties for the most part. This is kind of like the hub area. A tip is on here and Mardi Gras, watch the floors. They get really slippery and they get really hot. And I know Mardi Gras is having some issues with like pulling up or peeling in certain areas. So just make sure you're watching where you're going. And definitely wear some like non-skid shoes if at possible. So deck 60 on the side, they have some seating over here. On the side of the Red Frog Pub. Sorry while we get shaky here for a second. I have to put my mask on because we're going inside. So now we're going into the Lido Marketplace, or in general terms, just where the buffet is. Lots and lots of seating. One thing that is different on Mardi Gras and now Celebration is they have the soda dispensers that you activate with your sign and sale card, and they charge by the ounce or if it's included in one of your drink packages. They have desserts, hot dogs, Indian gelato, all of that in the center sections. Excuse me. Again, tons of seating. And when you're trying to like sit with a group or with people, I would suggest trying to sit in like the same area, because I haven't really found a way to decipher what area you're in. So you could be walking for quite a while because it all kind of looks the same. And then we have buffet stations. And then there's another section in the middle that has the hot dogs, hamburgers, Indian desserts, gelato, all of that. Again, more seating. Alright. And we're going out to the Tides pool. It is also where you're going to find the big chicken with shack. They have the toppings bar like Guy's Burgers. A drink station is back here, but not soda. The big chicken. On this sailing, there has been a line back here every single time I've come back here. So give yourself time if you want any of the big chicken. It is really good though. I like it. There's the Tides pool, which we saw from up above, the pool and the 2 hot tubs. That is an all ages pool. And then when they have the Tides bar back here. And an ice cream station. Again, the ice cream is not 24 hours anymore. They shut it down promptly at 11. There were some people that were trying to get it like at 11:03 the other night, and it was closed. There's also some restrooms. Then back into the Lido Marketplace or the buffet. This is the same thing, just from the other side, the center sections with the desserts and certain stations. Another buffet station. Another drink soda station is over there.
Yeah.
If you haven't been on one of these XL ships, you may have to push the button on the doors like I had to do at the back. But some open automatically, you just never really know. So now we are down on 16 next to the big main pool area, like where they have the sail away parties and all that. They also have a towel hut here. There is the 16th floor of the Red Frog Pub. The pool with showers. Then on the side of the pool, I guess I can show the life jackets if you need those. Those life jackets are first come, first served, so if you need those, make sure to get them early. Then we have more outdoor kind of seating for the street eats section. And these options change every day. They have like a flavor of the day. So we have sizzle. We have the steamless, like Asian. The fry station. And then the seafood shack. Over in the other corner on 16 on the main pool deck is the Blue Iguana Cantina. And it's just the food. They don't have the bar on this one. It's just the tacos, burritos, those kind of things. Now we're going to go back in. We're going in on deck 16.
Come on.
Stop here at the map to let you see. So we pretty much started like right here, and then we walked all the way back and around, came around this way, and then we're like right in here. The rest of this floor is cabins, so we will go down to the next floor. Okay, so now we are on deck 8. I rode down the elevator with some officers. It was a lot of fun. But as you can see from here, all the ones in between, all the floors are just staterooms. So we're on 8 because this is where the public things start again. So this is what we're going to explore now, and I'll just start walking. So our first up is going to be Chibang. And it's a little different thought process of Chinese and Mexican, but it is very good. I'm just going to look through the window because they're trying to clean up from lunch service. And up here on the side, we have restrooms for one, and then the Havana bar is in there. A lot of karaoke, line dance lessons, etc. Across from Havana bar are also some bathrooms. And then we walk through. And we have the Dreams studio over here. And we have the glass walkway with the aqua wall that is right over here. And like below this aqua wall is like the center stage bar that's down below. And then here is center stage where a lot of shows happen at night. And this is also where all the aerial ones will take place. So they have dancers and gymnasts and aerialists coming off of the ceiling and doing acrobatics and whatnot. It's a really, really cool experience, so make sure you get there early to watch that. And they have seating on 3 levels for the center stage, so if one is packed, just kind of go to the other and hopefully there's some space there. We then have the teppanyaki, specialty dining, make your reservations online. And then we have bonsai, which is also an upcharge. I have not eaten at either, so I cannot say the state of what they are. We have shopping, Effie and jewelry. There's some more seating here on the side for the center stage, and then also there is a stairwell that goes down to level 7. This is kind of a figure 8 area, just because I don't really want to walk through an elevator space, kind of waste time. But here is the Pixel Studio. You can order pictures using your Hub app, or you can come here to the kiosks and get them here and they can help you. They do have staff here that's willing to help you, and it's also where you get your very important fun person, like pins and giveaway gifts for your rewards.
I love the shirt kit. Really making waves.
Alright. So then we're coming back to the getaway area, which on Mardi Gras it is the French Quarter, but here on the Celebration it is the getaway. So we have the Italian restaurant, which on both of the XL ships right now is complimentary, but you do have to make your reservation online or on the app. They have a bar. I'm going to show you out here at the bar. That's a push button door to get it to open. And then if you come out here, the bar is continued out here on the outside, and there's a whole bunch of seating, but it is also where you're going to find the other smoking section. So it's out here on deck 8. This one is covered as well. But it's kind of a halfway in between point from the other ones. And then there's more of the smoking section up front. Just to point out, this is what I'm talking about on Mardi Gras and now Celebration. The floor bubbles up and it makes it like squishy and stands up. So those are a spot you need to watch for. Hello. I'm gonna head back inside so we can get that. Out here is just seating for the dining and the pizza and whatnot. So we're in here. Sorry to make you seasick, but the Italian place is right here. So then you keep walking and you'll find the pizza. Again, not 24 hours as of right now. So make sure to check the times for your sailing. They have a drink station. And then the deli, again, not 24 hours. Actually, this one kind of closes earlier than most ships, so make sure to check the time. Then we have Rudy's Sea Grill, which is a specialty dining upcharge. Make sure to get your reservations early for this one. It is absolutely delicious. I have been there, and I will go anytime anyone asks me to go because it is delicious. We have some kiosks. We have the Carnival Adventure spot. But again, you can book your short excursions prior to the cruise or on the app. Here is guest service. And it's down here on 8. Right before you get to the Pig and Anchor or the summer landing section. This is different than on Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras, this is the liquor store. On this one, it is the Carnival store. And then we have Pig and Anchor. Along with Pig and Anchor, there's the sports bar or the Heroes pub area. which also has a ice cream station. They do have live music in here at night. They also have a breakfast buffet that not a lot of people know about, so it's not usually as busy as the Lido. There is a self-serve soda machine in this area. There's some table games over here. Again, the live music. And then we have the summer landing pool. This is a favorite spot for a lot because it isn't until like halfway through the trip that a lot of people find out about this part. But lots of seating, comfy seating, some in the shade. So that is helpful. And it does go back quite a ways. And then here is the back side of Pig and Anchor, and where they have the lunch sections of it. Still Pig and Anchor. Then we go to the Italian outdoor seating area. This one is a little more oh no, this is Rudy's. So this is Rudy's. Again, it's kind of smaller, I think, or at least not as many tables as the Mardi Gras. And then there's some seating here. This is actually another little spot that I didn't know about. That'd be nice and quiet. I will say this spot, if you pan up, you can see a lot of these balconies. And like this balcony right here, which is 9, all of the people above you can look down and see what is happening on your balcony. So please keep that in mind. So now we have the Italian, but even this is a little more contemporary, streamlined. On the Mardi Gras, it's more, yes, flamboyant or decorative. It still looks great. But yeah, as you look down here, you can see a lot of the balconies. You can see from above. So if privacy is key, make sure to check into that and kind of see what's above and what's below. Or you might have some visitors watching. And they're gonna make us walk all the way around. So I'll pause. All right, so I just walked back through 8. There was no need to kind of video what I'd already walked through. And then of course I got sidetracked by the ice cream machine. So now I am right by like guest services at the elevator behind the guest service wall. And on level 8, we have covered everything. So I'm gonna go down to 7 and start on 7 here in a second. Okay, so here is deck 7. We are currently up here. The festival restaurant is back behind here. And then we have the Fahrenheit and Dream Studio. Limelight Lounge. The Getaway is still right here also. And then the casino. So let's get started. Again, this is like from the stairwell that's right behind guest services on 8. We just took the stairwell down. Here is the festival restaurant. This is currently where they are doing the anytime dining. Ooh, and it's open so I can show you too. Yay. Oh, sorry, found a duck. Is the festival dining room, and this is again where they're doing anytime dining. And this is the top floor. It is for 2 levels. But anytime dining right in here. And we are on the 7 aft. Here's where they have the menu posted for the day. You can also get it on your app. That's where I usually get it from. This is the stairwell that we came down. And on this side, they also have the restrooms. So right outside the restaurant is the restroom. And then we have Dream Studios, which is the like private session professional art. And then here is the Fahrenheit Steakhouse. Again, a specialty dining upcharge. Here is the grand staircase that a lot of the pictures are coming from. And then this is what they're calling the Getaway. On the Mardi Gras, it's the French Quarter. But they have all these beautiful windows. And actually, they're not even windows. They are screens that change because they're having some shows in here. Like a Travel Through Time. They had a, quote, fireworks show in here earlier this week. So it's kind of a neat little thing. Right below us is Emerald's. So they flipped Emerald's layout from the Mardi Gras on here. Like Emerald's used to be over here. Now it's over here, and then the seating is along the outside wall. And then we have the Alchemy Bar. Kind of reminds me of every Alchemy bar that they kind of have. Definitely packed, and definitely makes it a little difficult when you're going to dinner to get back to the dining room when Alchemy is completely packed. Here is an entrance to the Limelight Lounge. On this ceiling, they are doing comedy in here. And then they also have like a comedy club. So they're actually doing it in 2 spaces, but this is one of them, the Limelight Lounge. And it's also where they're doing the nightclub. And then here's kind of an aerial view, but this is what took over Fortune Teller Bar from Mardi Gras. It's what they're calling Latitudes. And again, it's flipped. So on Mardi Gras, this used to be like seating, and then Fortune Teller was over here. They flipped it. So the bar is over here, and then seating is all underneath here. But that is the new one. I have not tried it yet. That is on my bucket list for today. But the sign like actually flips like an old like train station or airport sign. It's really cool when you see it. I find it fascinating, but I like the old school stuff like that. So Again, we are on level 7. We're getting towards midship now. There is another entrance to Limelight Lounge right here. The bathrooms are down around this hallway. So right up, like after the alchemy, you have some bathrooms. Yes, they are the same kind of bathroom doors as in Mardi Gras. And yes, people are having just as much trouble with them. And then, so here's the new location of the liquor store versus Mardi Gras, which is by Pig and Anchor. It's kind of more central. And then this is all inaugural stuff for the sailing, which is kind of the Carnival logo swag stuff. And then we are back down into the middle, into where center stage is, with some seating. This stadium seating spot right here has a ton of seating if you're looking for somewhere, but it has a pretty good view, and you can still see all the areas and acrobats and all that kind of stuff up in the sky. It is then the entrance to the non-smoking side of the casino. I'm not sure if it's open or not, so I'm just gonna kind of walk through very quickly with it down towards the ground so you don't see people or winnings or whatnot. But it has the walkway, and the main walkway is again on the non-smoking side, so that's nice. And then there are some entryways. Sorry if you feel like you're following the yellow brick road. Just trying to be respectful. So they have some entrances into the center stage area here, and then also to go upstairs, there's one here. The casino host desk is right here on your left. Coming up on our right is the casino bar. The layout is exactly like Mardi Gras in this aspect. They do have some different machines, some quote newer ones. They do not have one of the quarter drop machines. That was a question I was asked earlier. No quarter drop machine, but they do have the little like money grab machines. Then we are on 7 forward. There are some bathrooms here. Those are the ones that are typically walked in on or locked in. I would not use those, but to each your own. This is the main theater. I'm not going to open it because I know they have some shows and stuff tonight. So yeah, it's the main theater, and I know they're getting ready for that, because I can actually hear them. And then on this side, it's another entrance. There is no bar service still on this ship, either in the main theater, so make sure to grab your drink at the casino bar before you go in. And then there's bathrooms right here as you come out of the theater. And then we have the smoking side of the casino. Again, we'll just walk with it down.
Okay, I'll go to Imperial Well.
So if you want bearings, the casino bar is right there, and you just follow the walkway again. And then we have center stage again, and we have the aqua wall that I showed you from up above. So that is the bar that kind of serves here for the central stage area. And that covers this floor. So I'm going to pause this while I go just down the stairs that are right over here to get onto level 6. All right, so we are back. We are on level 6. Here is the central stage area. Again, they're getting set up for a show tonight. But there is all this seating, and it goes actually all the way back to Java Blue. Tons and tons and tons of seating. So now we'll just do a little spin around this floor. Here is the fun shop areas, the perfume, the accessories. We're coming up on one that is newer on Carnival ships, and it is the, what are they calling it? Hip fish. It's mainly the luxury purses, but beware, they are pre-owned, and I have heard that the prices are not always a great deal, if you get my gist. So that is newer on the Carnival ships. I have not gone in to price it myself, but so on Mardi Gras, this is what they would call the French Quarter, but this is the gateway here on the Celebration. This is where the fortune teller bar used to be, but as you can see, they changed it all over to seating. And then we have Latitudes, which replaced fortune teller. Kind of wish the sign removed wasn't walking by, but that was wishful thinking. Then we walk towards the aft. We have Emeralds, which again is flip-flopped in comparison to the Mardi Gras. And then we're coming up on the Carnival Kitchen. They have a whole bunch of new classes. They even have one that's being trialed where like you cook your dinner. So that's really interesting to me. But they fill up so fast. So if you are interested in any of these, make sure to sign up really quick. And then we are walking back to the bottom floor of the festival restaurants, which is the anytime dining. I haven't entered on this floor though, so I don't know if they are separating it or not, but same restaurant that the anytime is up above for sure. A huge dining room. A lot of tables are really, really close together. So be leery of that if you have big parties or whatnot, because everybody's kind of like family at these tables. Okay, so now we are out of the restaurant, heading back down the gateway. So we're heading towards Emeralds. Here's the kitchen again. I just didn't want to skip over that part of how you get out of there. So this is definitely a happening place, and there's a lot of people going to Emeralds for dinners. Like last night when I passed by here, almost every table was full of a party. So then, ooh, one of my questions answered. At Fortune Teller Bar on Mardi Gras, they have a space for live music, and they still have that here. Awesome. Like I said, I haven't been able to venture down here yet. It's been a jam-packed trip so far. So here is the seating for Latitudes. And then this is the Carnival restaurant. It is in the same spot as Flamingo on the Mardi Gras. A little bit better setup in my opinion, with the lip is a little more identified. You can see it a lot better versus Mardi Gras, where on the inaugural sailing about half the people fell over it. So they have some things here, kind of relics from past cruise ships. They have little like displays. I think this is the coolest thing ever, but as you can tell, I like the old stuff. I like the history. Then they have a model of the celebration. And then we have the Golden Jubilee. And this is like the brass magnolia on Mardi Gras. So then we keep walking. And we are back into like the central area. Some people might recognize this Rolls Royce. It used to be in Ecstasy, and they took it off of Ecstasy before she got scrapped, and they put it here. A little bit of an odd placement, just because on Mardi Gras this is seating, so this is like 20 people that they can't seat now, but it seems to be working out okay. And then we have the cherry on top. And this is more of the seating at center stage that I kind of showed you, that had the big seating area. We have a Java Blue. It's in the same location. It has the bottles and cans of beverages that are also included on the drink package. One thing to note here, okay. Yesterday, I always get sandwiches here during the lunch hour and then take them up to my room for like my midnight snack, or if I get hungry or whatever. And then if I don't eat it the night before, then I eat it for lunch the next day. They don't have sandwiches here anymore. It is only salads. So that was kind of a bummer letdown in my book, but I get it. A lot of people are wasteful. And they still do have like the bakery deli items at Java Blue that you can get. We have the center stage bar, which is right along here. And then this is the hallway. And we are going towards forward again. We have the piano bar. Same setup as the Mardi Gras. Has a bar in there. A lot of seating. Piano kind of centralized. Here is where they have the ship's coin. It's no longer a hunt. It's just right out there in the middle for you to find. There are restrooms right across from here. So we have the comedy club. Behind us is the piano bar, and then bathrooms are right there. And then this is the entrance to the comedy club. And actually, like before the comedy club starts, the line they actually make along that wall back here so that it's not to block anything. But they did do some revisions in here compared to Mardi Gras. They have actual like seats for the most part, and kind of the booths, which on Mardi Gras it's like really long like seats, almost kind of like a church pew situation. So a little better, especially if you don't like people in your space. And then we're going forward, still on 6. Just to get a bearing again, we have, so we started here and we went through all of the shopping. We went through the bistros and all that, through the restaurants, Golden Jubilee, Cherry on Top, Java Blue. We went down here, and now we're here at the elevators. The fitness is right here on our left. along with the Cloud 9 spot and then the main theater. So let's go see that real quick. So Cloud 9 is over here on the left. There is a secret entrance into the theater. If you just go right in front of the spa, it will take you to the theater. It's a really long hallway, but it's also the ADA compliant entrance. And then we have the fitness center on our right if you're in the elevator section. And I heard that this is super, super nice. So here is the gym. Sorry for copyrighted movies. Tons and tons and tons of equipment. Actually pretty cool in here, so that's nice. Okay, so that is all of level 6. And that pretty much concludes the whole ship tour. All the other ones are staterooms or Family Harbor, the Younger Kid, Kids Club, and Dr. Seuss, like the book area. If you have any questions or comments or anything, just write them down below. I'm currently on the ship for the inaugural sailing, and I will try to answer them to the best of my abilities if I'm on the ship still, and then afterwards I can answer questions, but I can't really film anything. But if you're still here, please like and subscribe and share. I really have a lot of fun doing that, so yeah. But living every day as a gift because of my heart donor, so make sure you sign up for organ donation. I'm living proof.